Hello!
Hi.
And welcome to an all-new episode
That was so funny.
I don't know. Look, here's the problem. We're once again doing another show in the middle of the night. This is
what? No, it's a normal time of day.
No, listen to her voice. She sounds
My nose is just heavy.
You sound like Kathleen Turner. That's the voice of someone who's stank and tired. But it's fine. It's all good. Welcome to an all-new episode of Played Out, the first episode in the all-new Super Fuzz Game Room. And that was Teebs the Cat, in case you heard a little jingle. No, this is the first one we've done. Now you all got a little glimpse of the Super Fuzz Game Room on the last episode of the Smoking Hot Toddcast Live, Blind Game Edition. And you may have also got a good look at it when we showed you all the Super Fuzz studios on the Super Fuzz Tour a couple of weeks ago, also on the Smoking Hot Toddcast Live.
And there she is.
And Teebs the Cat makes an appearance.
Daddy.
Stop it!
Okay.
Yeah. Don't do that no more.
It's okay.
Yeah. So, anyway, we're all here. It's me, Hot Toddy and Ms. Pengrino, Teebs the Cat. We're all here. So what do you say we get into it?
Let's do it.
Well, Ms. Pengrino, the game is right in between us. Why don't you reveal to the world, if you haven't figured it out already, what it is?
But bye. Actually, it's Bob's Burgers. Trivial Pursuit.
Trivial Pursuit Bob's Burgers Edition. Yes, you get a good hot steamy look at
This
it.
little pie piece.
And of course, maybe you had guessed, maybe you haven't by the hat I was wearing, a Bob's Burgers hat, because I'm a big fan of Bob's Burgers. Now, I should say on the outset of this episode, this is probably going to be the most useless episode of Played Out and the most biased episode of Played Out, because here's the thing.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Even though this is a Trivial Pursuit game, it doesn't come with the game board and all the pieces and stuff. It is literally just ask questions and get them right. And if you get so many right at the end of the game, you win the game. That's it. It's just asking questions and getting them right.
Yeah.
So that's it. There's really not a whole lot to the game. It's also for Bob's Burgers fans. Like, if you're a fan of Bob's Burgers, like me and Ms. Pengrino, obviously I'm a fan of Bob's Burgers, you're going to want to play this game.
Right.
But if you're not a fan of Bob's Burgers, or you've never seen the show, or you just don't care one way or the other,
don't play it.
You're most likely not going to play the game. So we pretty much got that out of the way right up front, that this is not just any ordinary Trivial Pursuit game. It is a specific game about a certain intellectual property. It's not like the Despicable Me game of life we played a few months ago.
It's still a game of life, just themed.
Exactly. The gameplay is still game of life. It's just has a Minions theme.
So
and there is a Bob's Burgers like Clue and stuff out there.
There is a Bob's Burgers Clue.
But again, the gameplay is still Clue. None of that applies here. So, this is just straight up Bob's Burgers trivia.
So let's talk about Trivial Pursuit.
Sure.
In general, before we talk about.
Are we going through the history of Trivial Pursuit?
No,
we don't have a lot of time.
Just the basis of gameplay,
okay.
Which basically is you do have a pie-shaped board game. To which
this is in regular Trivial Pursuit.
This is regular Trivial Pursuit.
Right.
To which you play your pieces on, you roll the dice, you land on a piece, you answer that color. If you get that color correct, you get a piece of that color pie. Must get all of the colors to win the game. That being said...
That's not the case with this game.
This is like a travel version of Trivial Pursuit.
Well, is it travel version specifically, or is it just...
It does not...
It doesn't say
advertise as
that
a
it's
travel
version.
This is just what I am calling this,
okay.
Because you get two parts. You get the colored die with different colors on it, so you know what you're answering, and then the cards. That's all you get,
and that's it. And like I said,
there's nothing else to it.
It's pretty straightforward. Now, on this show, we explain how to play the game, then we play it out. Hence the name of the show, Played Out. There isn't a whole lot to teach, so why don't we just get into it? Because you see, I am a uber Bob's Burgers fan. Miss Pengrino is a somewhat Bob's Burgers fan. She's a big fan, but not as big as me. It needs to be understood. She's not as big as me.
Let me understood the explanation of that is the fact that
I want some burgers and fries. I want some burgers and fries. Well, there's some right here.
Don't you tell me no lies.
Sorry, nobody heard that. I played something there, and to cover up all of that. So, let's get into the game, shall we?
So basically, how do you win this game? Since it's not normal trivia. Pursuit. It's really easy. They give you 2 versions.
Oh, I didn't know there was multiple versions.
Yeah.
So it is more difficult than what I'm saying?
No, it's not more difficult. It's just there's a quick version and a speed version, and then there is the actual game version, which
I'm starting to glaze over already.
Because you always glaze over when I read instructions. Everybody glazes over when I read instructions, and
the viewer.
It's one card. It's one card worth of instructions, and y'all all glaze your eyes. All you do is the first player goes, you roll the dice, you get a color, you answer the question. If you answer the question correctly, you move on to the next card. First person to get 6 cards wins the game. The speed version, it just says for a quicker game, you win a card every time you answer a question correctly. I don't know how that's quicker.
So you just keep playing nonstop? That's not quicker, that's longer.
I don't really know how that's supposed to be quicker.
Well, I'll tell you what, we'll play our own version of the Bob's Burgers trivia game. What we'll do is we will, because obviously it may take a while, why don't we get the first person to 3 cards wins Bob's Burgers Trivia Pursuit. What do you say, Miss Pengrino?
Sure.
Okay, so we're going to narrow it down a little bit, but again, if you're watching this, I mean, if you're not a Bob's Burgers fan, you probably already clicked off. You may have not even clicked on it because you saw the thumbnail that it was about Bob's Burgers Trivia. But if you're hung with us this far, we're going to play a little bit, and now we're going to ask the questions.
So first
what are the categories?
I will show you the little cards. Each one has a Bob's Burger character.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
At the bottom, when you put them to the side, if you look at the side, you can see a giant Bob's Burgers face, and it's kind of funny.
And there's specific categories.
Specific categories on this thing. So blue is for the Belchers. Pink is for food, yellow is for Wagstaff School, purple is for Song of Music, green is for Townies, and orange is for Who Said It?
Quotes, if you will. So, first person, we're going to play the game first person to 3 will be the winner. I'll go first because I'm better than you. And so
that's not accurate.
We roll the dice. It's an orange, so this is a Who Said It question.
All right.
Here we go.
Answers are on the back. So, who attempted to give Tina some advice by saying, "Remember, Tina, a nerd is in the Remember, Tina, a nerd in the hand is worth not really that much. Never mind."
Louise. Bingo! Oh, and also very important, if that person gets the question right, they get to go again.
So it is quite possible for somebody to get all of their cards in their first turn.
If they're that good.
If they're that good.
Now we played against each other and Miranda and Daniel on the Smokin' Hot Toddcast Live. I'm an Uber fan. Miss Pengrino is just below me in Uber fandom, and Miranda and Daniel are general fans of the show. So it was a
I
rough.
I think Miranda's a little bit more than
maybe a little bit more, but it was a close game. We were all neck and neck. Go back and watch that episode. Not now. Watch this, but then.
Now, if he is to get all 3 cards, because we're only playing to 3, I get the chance to complete that feat as well to tie the game, and then of course we try to answer a question to beat the tie.
Okay.
Anyways, you said blue? Mm-hmm. Okay. The Belchers. What important tool does Bob remember to bring on the family camping trip?
Oh, it's that Swiss Army knife thing of his.
But what's it called?
The handyman? I can't remember.
Nope, the Nature Master.
The Nature Master. So I'm out. Now you get to go, and let me get the card ready. And it's a green.
Oh, shit.
Where does Sally, the magazine sales girl, get to go if she sells enough magazines? Remember that episode? I remember that.
I don't, because I don't know if it was one of the episodes I've seen, and I don't think it was.
So you give up? Mm-hmm. Turtle Camp.
Okay.
It's a scam, by the way. It was a scam. Back to me.
Turtle Camp seems like it's a scam.
Green.
What is unique about all the furniture in Mort's apartments?
We already had this one when we played the game.
I know this one.
And I do too. Every piece of furniture he has, someone has died on.
Yep.
Ding! Number 2 for me. 2-0.
Why couldn't I get that one?
Right? Oh, that's a shame. Blue again, Miss Pengrino.
What does Bob order from the restaurant to improve... Sorry. What does Bob order for the restaurant to improve the look and the atmosphere?
What does he order for the restaurant?
To improve the look and the atmosphere.
A cappuccino machine?
See, that's what I was going to guess, but that's not correct.
Oh, no. What is it?
Stool covers.
Oh, I forgot about those, yeah.
Pink.
All right.
Food. Maybe I can get this right.
The olive and let you die. The olive and let you die. No, sorry. Let me try that again.
An unmitigated disaster.
The olive and let die burger is a reference to what 1972 James Bond film starring Roger Moore?
Live and let die.
There you got it. That's right. Yes. If you didn't get that, I was gonna be very.
It was like, damn, that's a little too easy, right?
Because you're also on Get Real, so if you mess that up, I was gonna be very upset.
Pink.
Sympathy for the Deviled Egg Burger is a reference to which 1968 song by the Rolling Stones?
Sympathy for the deviled egg burger. Would I know this?
I mean, it's almost in the name of the dish, Miss Pengrino, and it's a classic. Yes, it's a huge hit by the Rolling Stones. Here's a little bit of it. That's all we can play, but that is a little bit of it. How do you not know this song?
I don't know names of songs. I know songs when they play.
Sympathy for the Deviled Egg. What would be the name of the song? Do you give up? Miss Pengrino, Sympathy for the Devil. It's that easy.
Shut up.
It's that easy. We are doing this at such a good time of day too. Look what time it is, and you can't figure it out.
What other vegetable besides peas comes with the Rest in Peas burger?
Oh God, we gotta quit getting these.
It's so easy.
No, this is hard. I don't know. It's not as easy as Sympathy for the Devil. Peas and corn?
No.
Oh, then okay. I don't know.
What do we say with that? Peas and
carrots.
Peas and carrots.
I should have just said that. Go. You're next.
Oh, right.
Again.
Freaking pink. I don't want to pink.
What simple sandwich does Bob burn while helping out at Big Bob's Diner? Oh, I remember this. Why didn't I get this one?
What simple sandwich?
You don't know it.
A grilled cheese?
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Is that right?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ. Now we're neck and neck. We're head to head now. This ain't funny. You might win this. No. What class is Bob teaching during Operation Bobfish with the beta frat guys?
Oh, we talked about
Yeah, we did, and I got it wrong.
It's something driving.
It is, but what is it?
Creative driving.
Damn it!
Yay!
Miss Pengrino wins. You can go, and she can go straight to hell. Hey, you know what? I won on the Smoking Hot Podcast Live Blind Game Edition, so I'm happy about that. And you know what? We didn't play by the exact rules, so because the exact rules are that the first person with 6 questions correct would be the winner. And it's as simple as that. So I mean, let's not waste any more time. Again, a very biased and very easy episode. Miss Pengrino, would you say that Trivial Pursuit Bob's Burgers edition would be game on or game off?
Absolutely game on. But again, a game on for Bob's Burgers.
Like we're saying, it's like and that's exactly where I am. It's game on. But again, as I stated at the top of the show, you're going to get this game if you're a Bob's Burgers fan. Yeah. If you're not a Bob's Burgers fan, you're not going to even take one look at it.
I mean, it's like any themed Trivial Pursuit. Like, we have 90s Trivial Pursuit. If you're not a fan of the 90s, you're not going to play it.
Right.
At one point, I don't think I have it anymore, but I had Harry Potter Trivial Pursuit. Well, obviously, if I'm not a fan of Harry Potter, I'm not going to keep that game.
And that's the thing about Trivial Pursuits is that you actually have to be a fan of the thing that it's talking about.
Right. Except for the generic.
Except for regular Trivial Pursuit, which is just common knowledge. So, yeah, I mean, if you're a big Bob's Burgers fan, buy this.
It's a good time.
It is, but like if you're not really a Bob's Burgers fan, but you do like themed games, then you might want to try the Bob's Burgers Clue. If there's a Bob's Burgers Monopoly or something out there, go try that. It's the same gameplay as the original game, but it has the theme of Bob's Burgers.
But,
so that might be more fun.
This might tell you, instead of playing this game, to go watch Bob's Burgers, because that's also possible too. Because it's a really good show.
Go enjoy Bob's Burgers.
It's really funny. So
it's a wonderful show.
it's a wonderful show.
And really, it says more about you than us if you're not watching it. So.
Emotional damage.
And there you have it, Bob's Burgers Trivial Pursuit on Played Out. Fun game. I enjoyed it very much.
It's a good one.
And you can enjoy our page very much. All you got to do is like, comment, and subscribe. You got to click the bell to get all the notifications when a new episode is up. But first you got to subscribe and then click the bell. It's a whole process, but it's not that hard. And it costs you nothing. So just click it. Just click the likey button. Click the subscribe button. Also, when you get here, when you get to our page, go to our About section and you can find our merch shop. And you can buy all kinds of fantastic merch. There's Game On and Game Off t-shirts. There's Played Out shirts. There's all kinds of good stuff in Played Out. So there's no excuse not to get you something nice. And a brand new season of the Smoking Hot Toddcast is just around the corner. Or is it called the Evil Hot Toddcast? You'll have to find out when the new season begins on September 1st. Don't miss out. Well, thank you for joining us on this episode of Played Out, and we hope you enjoyed Bob's Burgers Trivial Pursuit. And always remember, a world without Gene is not a world I want to live in.
Teebs agrees.
Thank you. Teebs the cat.
So loudly she agrees.